What's up, y'all? This Ryder Street Provider, man. They call me the ghetto counselor because I'm hood, but I'm also intelligent. Alright, this is how I caught my second drug case. So this is the drug case story part two. Now this part two is a little different from part one because in part one I was 100% innocent, right? Now this is part two. This is how I caught my second drug chase charge, and I'm probably 100% guilty. But that ain't the point. Let me tell you how this shit went down. You know what I'm saying? All right, check this out. I got the police behind me in the car. Police pull up behind me in the car, man. And I think I'm okay, right? Because like, my insurance good, my driver license is good, and I have no warrants. And I'm not speeding, no traffic violations. I ain't doing nothing wrong in the car, right? But that don't even matter at this point because they cut the lights on, they pull me over. But you know when the police pull you over, you start naturally checking yourself. While you got one hand on the steering wheel, you like, all right, talking to yourself. No drugs, no guns, no nothing. What's up, black? No nothing. Cool. I pull over. But when I pull over, the cop walk up to the car, give me a license, ask for my license and my insurance. All right, I had it. Boom, give it to him. He walked back to the car. Now, when he walked back to the car, I just happened to look down on the side of me, and I see a pill bottle. You know what I'm saying? And you know, back then, you had pill bottles. You used to put your crack in the pill bottles or whatever. So I had a pill bottle. It was in the seat. I'm like, damn, where the fuck that come from? So I'm trying to get the pill bottles. I got my hands down in the seat, trying to grab the pill bottle with these two goddamn fingers, but I couldn't. I wasn't trying to do too much movement in the car because, he's sitting behind me. You know how police are. They see you doing too much movement. They go jump out the car, draw the gun down on you. You made me nervous. I was in fear of my life. So I had all that going back in my head. So I was really trying to get the shit without doing too much movement, have too much shoulder movement. He could see me in the car. But I couldn't get the shit. So the second thing I said was, fuck it. Well, I'm good anyway, right? Because my insurance good, my driver license good, and I don't have no warrants, right? So I should be good. So, so he come back to the car. First thing he say is, I want you to step out the car. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, I ain't got no warrants, sir. And my insurance good, everything good, right? Got no warrants. He like, yeah, you ain't got no warrants, but I still want you to step out the car. I'm like, all right, fuck. So I step out the car, boom, he put handcuffs on me immediately, right? He like, excuse was, I'm gonna put these handcuffs on you for your safety and my safety. I'm gonna put these handcuffs on you and put you in the back of the seat of my car. Whatever the fuck that means, but okay, right? What can I do? Officer of the goddamn law, right? So I'm in the back seat of the car. He just starts searching my shit. He ain't asked to search my shit. He gave me permission to search my shit. Why? Because he's the officer of the goddamn law. For those of you who don't know that, they don't ask you for permission in real life. That's that TV bullshit, right? So they searching my car, right? He found that goddamn pill bottle. He finds the pill bottle that I couldn't reach. So I'm sitting in the back seat of the car, but the pill bottle is empty, right? It's just like this. You can see through it, with no paper on it or nothing. It was a pill bottle that I probably used to have crack in or whatever when I was selling. Didn't know it was still in the car. But it was empty. Wasn't shit in that motherfucker. I'm talking about it was just like this. So I'm like, whew, I'm good. I'm good. It's an empty pill bottle. My insurance good. My driver's license good. And I don't have no warrants. Hey, I got about 15 more minutes of this police harassment. And I'll be back at home with my family, my little girl. That's what I'm thinking. Because everybody who knows that police harassment lasts about, 15 to 30 minutes? 30 minutes to an hour. That's the minimum police harassment. So I'm thinking I'm good. I got about 15 more minutes of this police harassment and I'll be back at home with my family. And I made it. Another day, right? Wrong, man. This nigga take that empty pill bottle, right? And he look at me with this little evil grin. Motherfucker had like a little evil grin on him. Like I knew he was up to something. He take that little pill bottle. He pulls out a Q-tip like this. And he swabs the inside. He swore that motherfucker real good with that Q-tip while I'm in the backseat of the car looking. Then he took something and squeezed on the end of that Q-tip, and the Q-tip turned blue. And that's how I caught my felony drug case. My drug charge on my criminal record background is a felony possession of a controlled substance that's less than a gram. for him doing this shit right here. I went to jail for residue. It was fucking residue. Ain't that a bitch? I got a felony case for residue. Because of that, a lot of my sin got took. Because of that, I'm not qualified to have the right to bear arms or the right to have a concealed weapon. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, dog. Yeah, that's my story, man. That's what I do, man. I know people on YouTube, they blog a lot, and every now and then I might talk about, I might blog if I feel it. But for the most part, man, I like to get on here and just tell true stories and tell my truth and talk about shit that's on my mind. That's pretty much what I do, you know what I'm saying? And again, my name Ryder, the street provider, and a lot of people in the hood, they call me the ghetto counselor because I'm hood, but I'm also intelligent. So we can talk about anything. So I want everybody to keep their heads up, keep your mind, stay focused. Hey, ignore the haters, don't entertain the bullshit, stay focused and stay on your grind. That's all we can do. Until next time, I'ma hit y'all up. Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to my boys, man. That's TOC Throwed Off Click. When y'all go to my